Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're addressing a significant yet often overlooked aspect of our health and appearance: palatal expansion. The rise in narrow palates, largely due to modern lifestyle changes like reduced breastfeeding and softer diets, has made this topic incredibly relevant. We're going beyond just dental health. This is about improving your aesthetics, breathing, and sleep quality. I will be ranking the top 10 methods for palatal expansion, specifically focusing on the aesthetic results and the long-term effects on our health. So let's get started. First up for ranking is surgery. And I'm placing it in the lowest tier. The reasons are clear. It's not only about the high risks and potential complications, which can include failure and serious health risks, but also the impact on facial structures. Surgery can damage facial sutures, which is a critical concern. This damage may render other therapies like osteopathy or mewing ineffective. Considering these factors, surgery falls short as a preferred method for palatal expansion. Okay, so moving on, I'm placing Bone-Borne Expansion in the C category, in the C rank. Though less invasive than surgery, it shares similar drawbacks. This method risks damaging the facial sutures, which is a major concern. It can also disrupt facial harmony, creating asymmetries and potentially harming your facial aesthetics. Because of these substantial risks to both the structure and appearance of the face, Bone-Borne Expansion sits at the bottom of my list for palatal expansion method. I mean, it's not at the fully bottom, but it's in the C rank. So next up on our list, we have the combination of surgery and Bone-Borne Expansion. So this basically still has all the negative effects of surgery. It can help to open the sutures of some. It can help to open the sutures of some people, like if somebody can't. If MSC isn't effective for some people, but the after effects are just the same as for surgery. So this also goes straight up to the F rank, straight up to the F rank. So now let's talk about dental expansion with an appliance. Now, this method can be effective if done very slowly, like 1 millimeter a month. But it's not a surefire solution for everyone. Some people's, well, it's not a surefire solution for everyone. Like, it might work for some people, but for some people it might not. Some people's facial sutures might be too tough, or it could even displace the teeth if not done correctly. So I'm giving dental expansion a C rank. It's got potential, but it's not universally effective and has its limitations. Then we have hard thumb pulling. If someone is talking about thumb pulling, this is normally what they mean. This one's a bit of a workout for your thumb, to be honest. You're using your thumb to apply pressure for palatal expansion, but what about the results? They're minimal compared to the effort you put in. Like, you're putting so much effort to you push with your thumb, but the results compared to that are very minimal. Sure, like you might see some improvements, but it's a slow and demanding process. Therefore, I'm also placing hard thumb pulling in this C rank. It's a method that requires a lot of patience and effort and might not get the results you want in the end. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so next on our list is soft thumb pulling. This technique is a gentler version of hard thumb pulling, grounded in osteopathic principles. Here the focus is on applying gentle yet firm pressure with your hands to encourage bone movement. If you combine it with other stuff we'll talk later about, it can be quite effective. However, on its own, soft thumb pulling isn't a quick fix. It requires time and patience. For its effectiveness, albeit slow, I'm placing soft thumb pulling in the B rank. Like, it's quite effective, but on its own it's not really the best. It's a solid method, but remember, it's part of a larger puzzle. Okay, let's talk about breathing exercises and fascial release. Not facial, but fascial. Like, fascia is something different than face. Breathing exercises and fascial stuff are a complete game changer in this space. The theory that you have to release the sutures first so your bones can remodel is like a complete game changer, and honestly one of the biggest discoveries in this space, after Mewing and like Dr. John Mew's recoveries, of course. But here's the kicker, like, just doing breathing exercises alone won't get you the dramatic results. It's like trying to bake a cake with only flour. Sure, it's a key ingredient, but you need more to make it work. So for the supportive role in palatal expansion, I'm also assigning breathing exercises to the B rank. They're beneficial and completely game-changing, but they are not a standalone solution, right? So they are definitely effective, but alone they're like not the ultimate solution. Okay, so let's continue. Now, let's talk about a method that deserves some serious respect: mewing and chin tucks. These techniques, pioneered by the legendary Dr. John Mew, have made a massive impact in this field. Mewing involves proper tongue posture and chin tucks, and proper chin tucks help aligning your neck and jaw. If your palate isn't too narrow, these methods can be a game changer. But for palatal expansion specifically, these might not be the best solution, especially for adults. But as of respect for the legendary and ultimate Dr. John Mew, who basically started this movement, we have to place it in the S rank. Like, only for Dr. John Mew is like the craziest, I don't know, yeah, let's continue. Okay, so next up we've got something special. Combining breathing and fascial release techniques, like we talked about earlier, with dental expansion. This is where things get really interesting. Take a top-notch dental expander like the BioBox Stage 1 or the Vivo DNA and expand slowly, just like Dr. John Mew recommends, like 1 millimeter in a month. But here's the key. You also incorporate like breathing exercise and fascial release. This combination doesn't just expand your palate, it transforms your entire facial structure. Your face becomes wider and all the bones adjust harmoniously to the expansion. This method is incredibly effective, and for that reason I'm placing it high on the list. It's a comprehensive approach that addresses more than just the palate, it's about the entire face. So yeah, this definitely goes to the A tier. Like, maybe I should even put it in the S tier, but it's not like the ultimate solution, so it's going into the A tier. And now for the grand finale in our ranking. Combining breathing and facial release with soft thumb pulling. Folks, this is what I call the ultimate method for palatal expansion and achieving a superior facial structure. Let me break it down to you. The breathing and fascial release techniques work wonders by opening up your sutures, making them more malleable. This sets the stage perfectly. Then you can gently guide them into the right position with soft thumb pulling techniques, like osteopathic techniques. It's like having the best of both worlds, the gentleness of osteopathic principles with the effectiveness of fascial release and breathing. This method is a holistic approach that goes beyond just expanding your palate. It's about transforming your entire facial structure in a natural and harmonious way. Because of its comprehensive and effective nature, I'm placing this method like definitely in the S rank. Like, it's a complete game changer. It's a game changer, a method that respects the natural dynamics of your face while delivering outstanding results. Okay, yeah, this like the soft thumb pulling and fascial release with breathing is like the ultimate solution. I don't think there is any better method to expand your palate. Okay, so what do you think about these methods? Did you try any of them? I'm eager to hear your stories and experiences. Please share them in the comments below. Also guys, it took a long time for me to make this video, so don't forget to like the video if it helped you in any way, and also smash the subscribe button, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.